Okay, so I actually have two glitches which involve her. This is the first, and I will edit in the next if anyone wants. First glitch. This happened about 8 weeks ago. It was past bedtime, and I could hear her awake in her bedroom, which she shares with her 4-year-old brother. This is not unusual, and they're really cute when they play and chat at night. So no big deal, right? I walked up the stairs and I could hear their little chattering and giggles. So I decided to pop in and see if they need anything, and I remind them it's sleep time. I stepped over the safety gate, so I was inside their bedroom, but only about one step inside, the whole light was on and lit up their bedroom. My son is in the left bed, and my daughter is in the right. I say something like, "What are you two up to?" And they sleepishly tell me they're playing. My eyes adjust and I can see my son in his bed and my daughter in hers. I can see them moving and getting comfortable as we chat. The light is low, but enough to see the shapes of them, the reflection in their eyes and their bedroom floor, which is a narrow gap between their beds. We chat for about 3 minutes and I ask them if they need anything. I clearly hear my daughter's voice answering me from her bed. As we are talking, I clearly hear my daughter's voice answering me from her bed. As we are talking, I feel something brush the back of my leg. I didn't even look to check because we have cats and those little devils follow me everywhere. One must have jumped over the safety gate and was coming to see if anything interesting was going on. Something felt a bit weird, though. After maybe 5 seconds, I realized I hadn't heard the gate rattle, as it always does when the cats jump over it. The cheeky little fur demon must have snuck in it when I put them to bed, and that is probably why the kids are awake and giggling. I turn and look at the small gap behind me, expecting to see a little black cat, and I shit you not, my 2-year-old daughter is stood there. I am so shocked. I say to her, "How did you get there?" And that little girl starts giggling her little butt off, like hysterically giggling. I start nervously laughing. I say, "You were just in bed. Did you just teleport, little miss?" And we all start laughing. I am persistent, and I ask a few more times, "How did you get behind me?" But she didn't answer me, just keeps giggling sweetly. I ask her brother, "How did she do that?" And he just carries on laughing. I even say, "What is going on here? Why are we all laughing? What are we all laughing about?" But neither can answer, and I am baffled. After a minute or two, I say something like, "All right, super baby, let's get back in bed." I tuck them back in and close the door behind me. I am totally freaked out, but not scared or anything, just utter confusion. It felt like I had just looked up and the sky was green. Now I had been looking at her in her bed. I was talking to her. I could hear her voice coming from her bed. I could not see her get out of her bed. I did not see her walk towards me down the thin strip of floor space. I did not hear her footsteps on the floor. She didn't make a peep of noise. It was like she just appeared. I told my partner, and together we tried to figure it out, but it felt like something impossible happened. Eventually, he just said, "Glitch," and here I am.